Hello there, this is Caesar on Toast, and you're watching episode 1 of my Better Minecraft for 1.18 Let's Play series. And wow, has it been a while. Yeah, I didn't mean to leave you guys hanging that long after all the mods 3, or whatever the last series I did was. But yeah, real life got in the way, the world changed, and yeah, I'm back. I'm feeling like I wanted to play some modded Minecraft, and here I am. I tried out a couple other packs. I tried out all the mods 6 and 7, and I thought that Forge is just a little bit too memory hungry, and it's slowing down on my definitely aging laptop now. Well, not laptop, PC. I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it was using all of my memory. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that, and I really wanted to record something. So I'm trying out this pack that's running on Fabric rather than Forge, and it actually looks like it's running fairly smoothly. Let's see. We don't have Tinker's Construct, but we do have 180 mods in this pack, which I hope to be able to showcase a few of them for you. Some of the main features of this Better Minecraft are it has new mobs, new bosses, new dimensions. Hopefully we've got some interesting things we can explore and do and build. And this is actually a really nice starting area. I love having the ocean nearby. You can hear some of the ambient sounds in the background, like the birds tweeting away. I think this is a really good place for a starter base. So what I'm going to do is make some tools. We're going to do the normal vanilla start. We're going to get some food, and then we will do some exploring. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Hope you said yes, I guess. So next we're going to make our stone pick. So let's just dig down. Got some really nice textures on the grass. I don't think that's vanilla. And I also really like the gravity on the dropped items. It's quite satisfying. Oh, and the blocks blending into each other. That's going to make building interesting. I hope that there are ways around that, actually, when we can build. Because I don't necessarily want every block to blend into each other. We've even got these little stars that just disappeared here to show, yes, this is a new item that's appeared in your inventory. So that's quite useful whenever you pick stuff up and you're not sure what it was that you got. Sometimes when your inventory is full, it's kind of hard to spot that stuff. Yeah, so here we go. Just going to grab some cobblestone, and then we can make the rest of our tools, cut down a couple trees, murder some of these sheep and cows, cook them up, and yeah, then we can explore the world, I guess. So here we go. Let's make a couple tools here. Grab that. Let's do this, and then we can get our sword as well, so we can dispense with some of these critters that I have come across already here. And let's just make sure we've got the inventory in order. That was a phenomenal tree that I cut down there with all those apples. That was very pleasing. And I see we've also got some oranges and what looks like cherries here. And so let's just go ahead and cut these down next. Oh, with the axe, it's instant cut. Yes. This is very pleasing. And look, we're even getting some sticks, some saplings. Ooh, and it looks like there might be some auto plant on the saplings. Let's just toss one down and see what happens. Maybe it needs to be on the dirt block. Oh, it's just stacking up there. No, well, not sure what happened there, but I'll allow it. Let's go ahead and just clear out a few more of these trees then. We can plant some saplings, and that way we will have a steady supply of wood without really needing to replant. And the birch was growing on sand. There's some strange generation going on. Okay, well, it turns out that wasn't actually a sapling. It was actually some tea leaves that had popped on the ground. So this is interesting. We've got Croptopia in the mod pack, and those weren't sticks. Those were twigs that fell. So twigs, we can craft 2 of those into a single stick. So that's super useful. And yeah, I cleared out some of the other trees. We got some oranges. And the next question, apricots, sorry. And those were indeed cherries on the other tree. Now what I'm wondering is if I can combine the fruit with the saplings to make fruit saplings. It doesn't appear to be possible. We need 2. Okay, so if I want to get 1 tree of each kind, we can just go ahead and make apricot saplings. We can make an apple tree, hopefully. Yeah, love a good apple tree. And let's also get a cherry tree. And then every time we cut one of these down, we can just go ahead and make a new sapling and plant that in the ground. So let's go ahead. Let's just plant these somewhere sensible. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And plant the next one, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and plant the next one. Cool, so those should be spaced out enough and they'll grow and give us a little bit of a beginner food source. And I don't have any real need for pigs, so we'll just get rid of those. I do need some wool, so I'm just gonna, sorry sheep, take that from you. And yeah, gonna need quite a bit of food here. Because I don't know what the mobs are like at night. I guess we'll be finding that out fairly soon. We've got another crop here, corn. Very good. I imagine we can make some stuff with that. And we've also got these pebbles on the ground. Ah, breakable. Okay, they right click to pick up. So I imagine these make some cobblestone if you use enough of them together. Yeah, 4 pebbles to make a cobblestone. Not something I'm going to be doing a ton of, collecting those pebbles and twigs, I don't think. Over here we've got the swamp biome, we've got some chickens, very good. We can start farming up some eggs, get a hopper and collect those. It also looks like we have frogs. Now, are these guys vanilla? Biome makeover. So they look like the ones that are going to be in the 1.19 Minecraft's update. But pretty cool. I wonder if they drop anything. Oh, come back here. You're supposed to hop, not run. And of course, raw toad. Okay, it's a toad, not a frog. I was expecting that to be frog's legs. Cook them up, have a nice frog leg barbecue. And nice designs on the chickens as well. I love the variations I've been seeing on some of the mob skins. That's really cool. And something I wish we had more of in vanilla for sure. Just looking at some of the trees here as well, I wonder if I can fell this with one hit of the axe. Looks like it, so that's going to be a really good source of wood. These, I think willow trees. Yeah, willow trees. They're going to be so useful for us to farm up a load of wood for cooking up in the furnace. That will really help us out in the first couple of nights before we do some proper caving. Just need one more piece of wool. Hopefully this guy's got it. Yes, and we can make a bed for the first night. And hello, the bee. Lots of bees, and we've got some dragonflies here as well. And look at all these great cows with different skins. I wonder if you can breed them to have different colors as well. That would be very realistic if we could do that. Just want to see what this dragonfly drops, if I can get close to him. Okay, hit him once, hit him twice. Wow, I thought he would be a pushover. So we've got dragonfly wings, and looks like that doesn't really do anything. It could be used for potions or something like that, I imagine. And loving these little small lily pads, water lilies, really brings this biome to life. But as I said, I think I'm going to build my base over by the ocean. It's pretty easy to defend there, and if there are lots of annoying mobs, it should give us a good vantage point to be able to build a little bit of a wall, light up the spawnable spaces a bit better, compared to here in the swamp where there's just a lot of space. And I spotted these duck guys over here. Great. I love that. I'm not going to do anything to these guys. They're just too cute to kill. We might be back later. And yeah, I see you, alligator guy. Not going to go into the water over there. So I'm going to walk back. And hopefully we can build a bed and sleep before night comes. Let's just go ahead and do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't use mixed wool. Uh-oh. Need to find a sheep really quickly here. This is not what I intended. Okay, I think I see a sheep up there. Quick. before all the mobs come and kill me. There they are. Okay, just one more. Just one more piece of wool, please. It's all I need. Thank you, sheep, for your sacrifice. It won't be forgotten. Here we go. Oak planks. White bed. Place down and sleep. Whew. Well, that was more stressful than it could have been. If we just collected all 3 wool of the same type to start off with. But it does mean that we've got the sun to rise. We've got our nice little starter area over there. So what I'm going to do is grab a bunch more wood, and we can put together a little bit of a starter house and a starter farm. Okay, a few minutes later here, I've gathered up some wood. I've found a new type of tree in the swamp called the swamp cypress. If you can see, yeah, these tall ones over here, they're very cool. So only problem is they don't drop a lot of saplings, so it might be hard to replenish them. But I do think they look a bit better than the willow, which is quite a bit, I don't know, yellow, more yellow than I was expecting. So I think I'm going to keep this willow for sort of a utility log, you know, crafting things, whereas for building this starter base, I think I'm definitely going to be using the swamp cypress. I think it looks great. It looks great with the green. It looks great on the blue as well. It's got that sort of orangey tint to it. And I've decided I'm going to build on top of this pre-existing cave. I haven't actually been down into the water here, but I think this could lead somewhere good. Sunken caves were a new thing in this update of vanilla. So I hope that that will lead somewhere. And let's get out of here before I drown. So yeah, I'm going to leave this cave open. I see the sun is setting, so I'm going to just place down my bed again. And I haven't done any setting up of farms or anything. So we're going to put together the house here. I'll do progress updates as I go. And once... Oh yeah, it's not quite night yet. And once that's done, I'll grab up some seeds, see what we can start farming. And we'll be in very good shape by the end of our first episode here. Alrighty, so we've got quite a bit of progress here. I didn't mean to do so much, but I was sort of working things out in my head and trying things and taking it away, and it would have been probably a bit frustrating to watch, so I thought better just to do it myself. So I've got a couple of little building projects on the go. Here you can see I've started a farm area, clearing some space using the flat sort of area by the ocean here as a good area to start clearing space and grow crops. So we will see more farms crop up here over time. And then I've got this area over here where I had this cave, and I've hollowed it out partially to get stone, partially to get some space to work with. And I really like these trees, these swamp cypress, just because of the shape of them. They've got some cool leaves, they've got the hanging vines, and they've got these roots. So what I'm doing is, rather than do the normal thing and just build my base with logs, I'm going to build the base with trees. I am not a clever man. No. I accidentally a tree. That is not good. At least it wasn't connected by logs to the rest of the base, but I'm just going to have to chop this whole platform down. That's going to be a major risk of building with trees, is I might just chop my whole base down. Ouch. Guess who just chopped down his base again? Oh, how many times is it going to happen before I learn? Alrighty, so I've done some thinking, and I've decided that making a treehouse base for a starter base out of these trees, when a single axe hit will take down the entire core of your base, plus any other blocks that you placed to make the custom trees, is just not working out for a starter base. So I'm going to do something a bit simpler, and I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. So let's just clear out these saplings because we're not going to need much more of this wood. I've got stacks of this stuff, as you can see. So that's a benefit of this, is I now have the wood that I wanted to build my base with. And I've also got a nice clearing here to do whatever I want with. So I'm going to just use the contours of the land to help me out here and build something a bit more organic looking, a bit more, you know, cobbled together, not just like your standard blocky starter base that you would normally go for. So I might even have it overhang the edge here a little bit. Have it. Oh, invisible skeleton. Seriously, it's somewhere. Oh, I don't like it. I can't go anywhere near that edge. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is have a bit of an overhang there over the cliff. There he is. Okay. Should I sleep? Okay, I'm gonna sleep and then he's gonna burn. It's poetic justice. You hit me with arrows from out of nowhere, and then you get burnt to a crisp by the morning sun. Let's just watch the sunrise, shall we? Gorgeous. Yeah, and actually I've just realized if we have our base facing out this way towards the sea, we'll get a lovely view of the sunrise, and that will be just perfect. Yeah, and he dropped an arrow for us. Where is that? Yeah, that's an arrow we can pick up. Even better. So yeah, I've got loads of this wood, and let's go ahead and just plop down some blocks here haphazardly. So I'm going to want to maybe start, let's go here. So we'll go up 1, 2, and then we'll go 1 above the ground level here for now. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then look at that. We've got just a little bit of a dip here, so this will look very nice and organic, which is exactly the look I was going for. Yeah, perfect. And then what we can do is we can slope that in a bit. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and then have another support beam here, and we'll go up another one. And then maybe let's not mirror it, but let's come in 1, 2, 3, and then let's have another support there. So you can see the house is getting wider, so this would make this 1, 2, 3, and I love counting blocks on camera, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks wide. And so let's have a body of the house be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look at that, that brings us to our little cave hole there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right, okay, it would be actually over it. So I think maybe make that 5 wide, so it's the same as that. And then let's have this. Maybe we go out again, 1, 2, 3, and then we have something here potentially, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go up again to that same level. And then what have we got? That would be 1 block, so we could even have that come out a little bit. And we're starting to come over here to our nice little farm area. And I noticed my crops are growing up. I need to go replant. So let's now do the walls. So we can place down our cherry or our cypress, sorry, our slabs. And I want the floor level to be probably just the same level as the dirt here. So I actually do need to make a shovel real quick. Let's do that. Got my shovel. So let's dig out just this part here. So we'll go like that. Yeah, and let's do up to this section. Yeah, and what I'm thinking is we can have a nice bay window overlooking the ocean there. So let's go ahead and plop down some of these blocks. We could even have a little underground door with stairs coming down to the sea and a bit of a pier. So let's do that. So how do I want it? I want this to be the ground level. Yeah. So if we had a 2 wide door, we could go up like that, and that could be a little balcony. Yeah, okay, this is coming together in my head. I hope it's working for you guys. And we can use the palm for our sort of outdoor. I think it looks like weathered wood, and it fits the sea really nicely, and it goes quite nicely with the cypress logs. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this is working. And then this would bring this up. Okay, so that's 1 below our floor level, actually. So what we need to do is, and let's just get a crafting bench going over here. Let's make some more stairs. And we can pop these here, and then that would make that the floor level. No, I'm gonna push it one block back. So I will do that and be right back. Okay, so this looks interesting. So I think we need to do a bit more making it look like it's in the right place. So if I just get some logs, pop them like this, and we'll extend out this area a little bit so it won't look so out of place. And maybe make this some path blocks or some sandy paths. I'm not sure what this mod pack has in the way of interesting path blocks. And then we can have these little side bits coming up. Yeah, and then I'll definitely want this here just to frame our staircase. So I'm guessing that needs to come up one, and yeah, I think that's the makings of a good staircase. And we can have some fencing and panels in there. I will do that off camera. And yeah, just get that lit up. And what we wanted to do here is maybe transition to our interior log. So we could have a border of oak going around like this, and maybe we have some carpet in the middle. Yeah, and then this could go like this across over to here, or maybe just to there. And how would we get this to follow? So we could do that. And then we've got our outside sort of mapped out. So you can see how I'm trying to build this up, just using some placeholder blocks maybe for now, but working out where the walls need to go, maybe working out where we're going to have this exterior balcony sort of canopy area. We can have some, we can have some more of this palm going on here. Maybe we've got a fence post, so let's get a fence post going. I think we could potentially use these as the fence post color. So let's grab just a couple of those so we can stick them in as placeholders. I hope this is the fence. Yeah, that's right. So let's grab a few more of those because we're going to need them. And we can pop those in just there. Yes. Okay, this is starting to come together. And maybe in these middle bits, we can use this as a sort of an accent. Oh yeah. So it's all wood, but it's starting to look like something. And I might actually just say, let's have the oak be the border, and then for these in between blocks, let's have our nice red. And what this stops is us having this problem where we've got this color up against its own log type. We've always got this sort of edging going around in the oak as opposed to the cypress. So I'm just going to keep on riffing on this, see what I can come up with, and I will join you when I've got some more progress. So, not that much longer later, and I think I got something really good worked out here. So we've got the support beams of the swamp cypress, we've got the swamp cypress slabs capping them off and the fences. Then we've got our palm wood, the nice weathered looking wood. I think that pairs really nicely with the cypress. And then underneath, so we've got the stairs, and then we've got some cobblestone, which I don't think looks too out of place. It's definitely on the, so these are sort of browny grey, yellowy grey. And then we've definitely got the vibrant red, but it transitions well enough that I think you're drawn mostly to these, and I might swap these out for something like stone slabs at some point. We will have to see. Yeah, they're definitely an accent color, which is a good thing to have accents. And then sort of I've left most of the hill intact, so we could even have things like, you know, dirt built up like that. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. And oh, the grass grows really quickly there. And then I've changed the staircase so it's coming out this side, because I think most of the time I'll be running in. I've got this nice sort of broad piece of beach rather than running around going up. We have this area here where we can go. And I'm just noticing that the dirt is bleeding into the cobblestone. I thought that might be an issue. Just looking at it, it's just this one little corner here that's bothering me most. I don't think it's terrible, but maybe we just bone meal the grass so it grows up and over that. And then when you come up, I've got this little bit of a balcony situation where we've got our nice cypress slabs highlighting the floor. And then we've got our transition from our palm to our oak to our cypress here. And then we'll have just a walkway running around this part as well. And then just looking at the interior, I'm going to get rid of this, and I think we just want a nice big open plan room, maybe a staircase going up to a second floor, but I'm not going to do an upstairs today. I think that's going to take too long, and I also don't want to spend too much time building, so if you can let me know if you prefer to go through the building in this much detail, or if you'd like me to maybe focus more on some of the mods. I think though having a nice grounded base as a place where we can explore our mods and things is going to benefit us, but whether or not you want to see me build the whole thing, that's another question. So just going over here to our crops, you can see I've planted a bit more wheat. There's some interesting things that I wanted to point out. First off, immersive weathering, kudos. I've never wanted this, but I didn't know I wanted it. The weeds are growing in this field that I've left vacant, and you have to come down here and break the weeds. Sometimes they drop dandelions, which are a nice decorative block that I'm going to mix in here in my little field. And as well as that, I think I'm not sure what mod it is, but we've got various different sizes of mature wheat. So you can see this wheat has grown, this wheat's grown as well. So you don't get this sort of all very similar looking field when you grow all your crops. Every single block will be of different heights, which I think is amazing. And we can just right click and it replants, which, yeah, that's convenient. We will get to auto farming, I'm sure, at some point. But for now, this is good. And maybe we can start making some bread, because eating fruit is not the best thing in the world. Not saying anything about people that eat fruit, just saying it doesn't offer many benefits whenever you're playing Minecraft. So I'm going to continue building, and hopefully we can get a bit of an interior done. We probably won't get to the roof today. Here we go. So I've got lots of progress done here. I've gone all the way around. I've added windows. These are the Palm trapdoors. I think these are almost better than glass. And I want to give the inside of the room a bit more shape, so swap out some of these planks for stairs. I also want to make sure that we're at least thinking ahead to what the second floor is going to look like. So doing some things out here, like placing our potential upstairs windows. So there we go, we've got 2 of those. And then I'm going to work around the outside here and at least have a ceiling, because it's raining and I don't really want to sleep in the bed getting wet. I don't think that's good. And the other thing is, now that I have a solid base, or at least the walls of a base, I can observe some of the mobs that are spawning. I've seen some skeletal creepers around, which they burnt up in the morning, so they're not here now. But it's pretty interesting to see some of the modded mobs and variant mobs from this better Minecraft mod pack appearing. Yeah, I don't want to take on the zombies right now, because I still haven't got caving. I don't have any iron. I'm still using stone tools. So the only stone tool I had, or the only iron tool so far, was a shovel that I think dropped from a zombie. Yeah, and you can see the weeds growing up. My wheat field is working well. And yeah, so making good progress here. Gonna keep going for a bit, because I am feeling quite inspired now that I've worked out my plan. So we'll look forward to showing you some more progress in just a bit. Ooh, well, that was a bit of a marathon building session. And you can see I've actually gone against what I thought I would do, and I've put a roof on. And I think it looks really cool. It's definitely a starter feeling house. It's not the fanciest thing ever in the world, but it's also got this sort of organic feeling. It looks like a farmhouse. We've got our little farmstead down here with our wheat, and actually the wheat that I grew in the field ended up getting used to make thatch for the roof. This is a thatch block from Blockus. And to make it, you just need 4 blocks of wheat. Makes it cheaper than the hay bale block from vanilla Minecraft by far. And actually, this will turn each wheat item into a block. So the conversion ratio is perfect for just starting out, building a roof. You can see we've got some invaders over there. I haven't been skipping some nights because there have actually been mobs too near my bed. And then inside, we've got our we've got a furnace hidden in the fireplace, and we've got a few more furnaces in here. We've got a crafting table just in the middle. We've got some crates from Adorn. These are very cheap, made of sticks and planks, and the conversion ratio there is very good as well. The patio isn't new, but I've been just popping some decorations all over the place and building a bit of verticality into our little base as well, which should help when we've got a bit more stuff and we need to place things from different mods. Bedroom, bit bare bones, just the bed in the corner. Need to finish off the roof here, just a few more blocks, and this will be the final little piece of the house, and will help us wrap up the episode too. So you can see the chimney comes up here. So again, we've got some furnaces, lattice. These ones I had a little bit of trouble with because they have the same recipe as a stick bundle from another mod. Apologies, just got interrupted by my puppy there. But we are back, and yeah, there was nothing to bark at really. And so I'm just gonna pillar up here, and hopefully I can just jump through the lattice. Yeah, so these are basically trapdoors made of sticks. And there we go. The last few blocks for the roof, and then to prevent any mobs spawning, I just want to follow the same torch pattern, and it will also make the roof look a little bit more vibrant at night if it's not all dark. Yeah, so last couple blocks here. And there we go. I like having this functional chimney. I might put some plant pots or something on top of it, but for the number of times we're going to be up here in our starter base, I don't think it's really necessary to make the roof look amazingly good. Once we've got, I don't know what the jetpack situation is in this mod pack, or any sort of additions to the elytra for flying, but I think it looks pretty okay like that now. And I really love this little lattice. You know, you wake up in the morning, come out of your lovely wooden hut bedroom, and you just look at the world underneath the lattice, of course. I'm really happy with how this base came out, so let's just walk a little bit of a distance away and take a look at it. We need some dirt to pillar up. Haven't done anything with sorting my inventory. I really don't have a lot of items yet, and my next step is to go caving so that we can have a bit of a better tool situation for the next episode. So if I just go over here, oh, the skeletons died. Thank you very much for your bones. I will use those to grow some more thatch, I'm sure. Now let's just pillar up here, and we can finish off our episode by admiring our brand new starter house. And it looks very blocky, but I love it. It's got everything. It's got those cypress planks. It's got the cypress logs. We've got our big vanilla cobblestone texture chimney. We've got some palm tree trapdoors for windows, which is great, and then the crates from Adorn. And I think apart from the torches, it's looking pretty good. And we've got our farms, so we've got a lovely starter area here to explore, and I am very pleased with what this mod pack has to offer. So if you haven't done already, please do subscribe. I'm looking forward to making some more episodes in this series and more. Maybe we'll do some mod spotlights at some point too. So please feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on those. And once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.